my mom, we didn't get along. We didn't, before she passed, we didn't have time to rekindle our relationship. You're gonna make me cry. But we didn't get a chance to rekindle our relationship. And
Wait, but you have 2 kids by him?
yeah, didn't find out later. That's how sneaky men are.
How did you find out that he was married?
I went to his job, and they had a business together.
So you went to his job, and what happened? Well, that sounds like a son husband, right? So that sounds like you're kind of, expecting your son to take the role of what your husband should be doing, right?
No. Why would you say that? Thank you for making me cry. Thank you.
Well, I'm sorry about that, okay?
What's up, YouTube? You want to look like this? Hit up my meal prep lady, Rebel Chef Bills on Instagram. Link is in the description. And then hit up Katie with the muscle and put in that work. Now back to the content.
What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got a young lady with us today. How you doing today, miss?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
A little cold out here.
Yeah,
but
it's definitely a little chilly. Definitely chilly. It's okay. So are you homeless?
I am at the moment, yes.
Okay, so how old are you?
I'm 45.
45? Wow, you look great.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And so how long have you been homeless?
2 years now.
2 years? And so what was it that happened 2 years ago that caused you to become homeless?
Relocating here, thinking family was gonna have my back, and
Here, meaning Atlanta?
Yeah, here. My mom and dad is from here.
Okay.
Crazy, right?
What family were you supposed to be relocating to?
My cousin.
Your cousin? Okay.
Yeah.
And so when you relocated, were you able to stay there for a bit of time?
I did. It was just a little hectic, that's all.
How long were you staying there?
3 weeks.
3 weeks? That's it?
Yeah, 3 weeks.
What was it that happened that caused you to have to leave?
She didn't really know me. Like, my mom, when she was 18, she left here to go to California. And we wasn't raised around, our cousins. So that had a lot to play with it, right? Just not being that close,
Right, I get that. But
like,
not being close is one thing. But it sounds like, what was it that happened that, was there a particular incident or anything like that?
Her and my mom had beef. Her and my mom had beef, so whatever they had, it was more like she was taking it out on me because I look like my mom.
Okay.
So, so it's more like...
Is your mom still living?
No, she passed.
No?
She passed in 21.
What was their beef about that she would still be holding that type of grudge?
I don't know. That's what I was trying to figure out. My mom was taking care of her mom, and her mom passed in my mom's care. So I don't know, what took place, but it's a lot of animosity, of that. So
does she know that you guys are homeless?
She probably do, because I just left. I was with her, and she was, had all these type of crazy rules, basically rules. She had
what?
cameras, just like watching us, crazy. I'm like, we're not gonna steal from you, And yeah, we couldn't really walk around the house. It was crazy. I don't really want to go into detail about it because it's crazy. But
well, I get it. On this channel, we like detail because we like to understand how these things happen, right? You seem like a fairly normal person, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got your 2 kids, right? You seem like it, right? You got your 2 kids in the back, and so why would anybody want to? Want you to be out here like that. And so that's what we're trying to figure out. Like, what was it? Like, what,
I don't know, because I have an older son, and she took more to him than she did to me and the 2 little ones right here. So, but he was, okay, let me go back a little bit. My mom had 4 of my kids, and then I just recently, these 2 are younger, my younger 2. So okay. I have a total of 6.
Okay.
She would go out there to visit, so she met my older son already. So
okay.
She knew him, but she didn't know me.
Son?
He's 25.
25, okay.
Yeah, but she didn't know me.
And how old is she?
She's probably 46, probably 47.
46. Okay.
In that area. She's not too older than me. Probably 2 years older than me.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just crazy.
So she took to your son, and how did that result in?
It was like she had him turn on me. So, and I'm like, you know what?
So your son was living there?
We all came to our house together. She actually came here, Atlanta, to come pick us up to take us to Rome. where she's at now.
Okay.
And we had a plan already. Me and my son, we already had a plan. You know, we both get jobs. You know, we have each other back. We get a place. She told him, no, you get a job. You're going to take care of yourself. My kids is my responsibility, even though they're his brother and sister, right? So I'm just like, we had a plan, son. Even though she, you know her, I don't know her like that because I wasn't around her. You know, it still put him in a situation.
Okay,
and
I
then
get
it still ended up putting him out. And at the end of the day, she could put him out.
So
and
she ended up putting him out as well?
And he's in Florida right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But,
so I mean, so we're gonna put a pin in that for a second, right?
Okay.
So so you have 6 kids total.
I have 6, yes.
And so is the oldest, is that the boy you're talking about, the 25-year-old?
Yes, a 24 and a 21. She didn't turn 22 yet. 21. Her birthday's in August, so she's probably 22, but she's probably 21. One of them.
Okay, so
They're
you
2
have
years apart. So
you have a 25, a 24, and a 21.
no, 25. She's probably 23. They're 2 years apart, so 23, right?
Okay, so 25
Okay.
and 23.
I can count a little bit. Look. Don't have me go do no math now.
Okay, so 25 and 23.
Yes.
And how old are the 2 middle kids?
16 and 18.
And who do they live with? Where are they right now?
They were all in my mom's house. My mom passed, so I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with that. I know
Where was mom's house at?
in Hesperia, California.
Okay, so that's in California.
Mm-hmm.
Are they still out there?
They are.
Okay.
Well, 2 of them are.
The 16 and 18 year old.
Yes.
Right. And so, who do they live with?
My stepdad.
Okay. And so,
Oh, you gonna take me there?
well, yeah, because I mean, why don't you stay out there?
I did. Me and my mom, we didn't get along. We didn't. Before she passed, we didn't have time to rekindle our relationship. You're gonna make me cry. But we didn't get a chance to rekindle our relationship, and my kids went out there, and I didn't see them no more once they went out there.
So you feel like she kind of took them from you?
Yeah, she kidnapped them from me. I went to court. She didn't show up to court numerous of times. So they were saying if she didn't show up, I'm thinking, hey, she didn't show up, I won the case, right? They wanted her to come. Why did I talk about this? Oh my gosh.
It's cathartic
breathe.
to talk about this stuff.
I'm breathing through. Okay. They wanted her to come to court. She did not want to come to court, and the case is still going on right now because she never went to court.
Okay. And so your stepdad is taking care of the
Stepdad is taking
16,
care of
18-year-old.
I have a younger sister. She's sometimes at the home, but I don't know who's all at the home right now. I don't know. They're gonna see this, but I mean, you know, right and right is wrong. And my mom has 6 children, 3 girls, 3 boys, and they all know what happened, you know, and nobody wanted to be.
Well, I mean, if I ask them, you know, if I ask them what reason your mom had for doing that,
they're
would
gonna
they
say
tell
they don't
me
know.
any?
They're gonna say they don't know,
Okay.
or it could be money. One
Okay.
of the 2.
Okay. All right, I get it. And so, okay, so we have 6 kids. All same dad or different dads?
2, the older 2 have the same dad, the middle 2 have the same dad, and then these 2 have their own dad.
Okay, I get it. Okay, and by the way, audience, in here the car here we have. How old are your 2 youngest ones?
11 and 3.5.
11 and 3.5. And so
Birthday, New
we
Year's.
got them in the car because it is cold out here.
Yes, it's cold.
Okay, and so all right. So real quick, let's just start from the beginning. So where are you from?
Compton, California.
You from Compton?
Yes, I am.
Hey man, shout out that big old Compton, man. Shout it out, man. Yes, sir. All right, and so growing up in Compton, did you have both mom and dad in the household?
I had stepdad.
Okay, so from what age did you know your stepdad growing up?
Probably when I was born.
Okay, so since he's
From
been there
baby.
since you was a baby.
Right.
Okay, you say your mom has 6 kids. Where are you in the birth order?
I'm the 3rd.
You're the 3rd, okay. And so, you know, growing up, would you say that you had like a fairly normal childhood?
Yes.
Okay, so I had a good childhood. You went to school, went to high school, all that stuff.
I did.
Graduated.
Graduated.
Any
Dominguez
college
High,
after that?
Dominguez High. Didn't
Hey
go to
man,
college.
shout out to Dominguez High,
Hey,
man.
I thought you give me a high five to that one. Yeah,
Okay. All right, and so, you know, so growing up, you know, everything was fine And we didn't have our first kid until it sounds like about 20.
21
About 20,
actually.
21.
Mhm.
Okay. And so, I mean, that was, it sounds like in a relationship because you had 2 kids with that guy, or was that just not a relationship?
It was a relationship until I found out he was married. So hey.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
wait, but you have 2 kids by him.
Yeah. Then find out. Later. That's how.
How did
that's
you
how
find-
sneaky men are.
How
right?
did you find out that he was married?
I went to his job, and they had a business together.
So you went to his job, and what
The
happened?
wife was there.
So,
She told him to tell me to leave.
well,
I
what
was
did you
outside.
say?
I
You
was
went,
outside.
you went there, and you said what? Did you
I
know
wanted
that?
him to do a paternity test. That's what I wanted him to do.
So he was claiming that he wasn't
He was saying he wasn't. Yeah.
So did he ever do the paternity test?
No. Nope.
So I mean, are you sure that they're his?
I'm sure.
Okay.
But us moms, we have to do our own homework, right? Because
Well, you know what they say. I mean, mama's baby, daddy's maybe, right?
Exactly, exactly.
Did he have any reason to, doubt that they may be his?
no, it was, I guess, to prove to his wife. Just tell me to leave the property. He had his own business, so
Man, so y'all was in like a full relationship,
full relationship
for years. It sounds like at least 3 years.
Yes, 3 years.
Huh.
Yes.
How did you end up coming to the information that he had a wife though? Because I get that you showed up at their business, but how did you know that? How did you even know to show up to his business to confront him about that?
I just went there.
So you didn't know that he was married when you went there?
I did not know he was married. I'm in college during this time, so I didn't even know he was even married.
Wow. Wow. Was he older than you?
He was older. I met him while I was in college.
How much older?
He was, let me see, I was already 19, 18 and a half, 19, and he had been in his 40s probably.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. I get it. Okay.
Now, if he
okay.
wasn't, he probably just looked like it, you know what I'm saying? don't make me laugh, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
I get it. Okay. And so, all right. And so, okay. So, the kids are out there. Now, we had put a pin. I forget what we was talking about. Give me 1 second. Let me catch my thoughts real quick. Because you was talking about what had happened.
Right. With the kids.
And you were saying that. Okay. I get it. Okay, I know where I'm at. Okay, so. I'm gonna lightly grill a little bit, right?
Okay.
Because I do want to ask about this. This is something that we see happens from time to time, especially in our community, right? With the situation, you said that your cousin basically had your son turn on you.
Yes.
Okay, and you was basically saying that you guys had a plan, and that plan, you guys was both going to work or whatever,
Yeah.
and be able to support, the rest of the siblings and everything else. Okay.
Yes.
Now, some people are going to say, well, that sounds like a son husband, right? So that sounds like you're kind of, expecting your son to take the role of what your husband should be doing, right?
No. Why would you say that?
Well, I mean, think about it. Doesn't it sound like it to you? Like, because that's what your cousin ended up basically advising the son, like, well, hey, you're 25, you're a young man, you've got your own life to live, and, your mom, she... if things were the way they used to be back in the day, she would have a husband that would be filling this role of, having 2 incomes to support the kids and everything. And so, don't you, you don't see it that way, that, like, hey, I mean, I get that you may not see it that way, but do you now that I've explained it, can you see that, that...
I still don't see it that way because we're a team. He's my oldest son, so why would it look like that?
Well,
That
because,
right there,
I mean...
I don't know. That hit a nerve right there.
Well,
Son,
and
husband,
I get it.
no.
I get it. Well,
No.
and well, I get it, but that's why I gave you a little warning. Like, hey, it's gonna slightly sting,
Yeah.
but
He's my
that's what
oldest.
it's right. But he's okay. So you don't see where.
Not necessarily him taking care of me and my kids. So is that what you're talking about?
Well, that's what it sounds like.
No,
You were
no,
saying
no,
the
no,
plan
no.
was.
No, the teamwork was him get his job, I get my own job.
Right.
Okay, she didn't want me to work, or if I was going to work, she would work from home. I had to make sure my kids had daycare, because work from home, I got to take in calls, stuff like that.
Yeah, of course.
But no, it wasn't like him just taking care of the bills and stuff like that.
Well, not
No.
taking care of all the bills, but I mean, in other words, at 25, does he have any of his own kids?
No kids.
Right. So what your auntie's point, I mean, your cousin's
cousin.
point, yeah. What your cousin's point, right? No, she gonna get me for that.
Of
Look,
course
it's
she
cousin,
is.
not auntie, not cousin. It's cousin. But your cousin's point was is that he's a young man, doesn't have any kids, so he shouldn't have the responsibility of having to kind of take care of a family and all this type of stuff. He should really just be able to only focus on taking care of himself at this age and stage of life.
Right.
Do you agree with that?
That part, yeah. But
Right.
not him being my son husband. I
Well,
don't
that's
agree
the
with
term.
That
That's
term,
the
I don't like
that's
that
the term that
term.
people use though, because
I don't like that term.
because women, make whatever decisions that they make in their life, right? That leads to whatever lack of, man or whatever that they have going on in their life, right? And then sometimes if they have a son, is the oldest son, things like that. Cause I've seen it before. I've seen it in my personal life, where they expect the son to fill that role of what their man would normally fill.
No, he's my firstborn, and no, there is no. I understand where you're coming from, though, but as in him having his own income, I have my own income. We get a place together to get us out of the stage we're in right at that moment, right then and there. Is what I'm talking about. I have my own money to provide for all of us. You understand that part, right?
Yeah, I get
so
it.
that part, what you threw me off when you said son, husband. Nah. Nah. Okay? But if that's what you want to keep, if you want to have that term, that's fine. I'm gonna roll with it.
Well, I mean that. Listen,
we don't go here. We don't back and forth.
it's a term that's in the general
Okay.
manosphere, what
Okay.
they call on in the internet.
Okay.
So it's just
I'll leave it there.
Right. No, you're right. No worries. I
We
wanted
don't go tit for tat.
to get no tit for tat. I wanted to
Okay.
just get what your thoughts were. Because I know some people in the comments were going to be thinking that, so I wanted to get ahead of that and see what your thoughts was on that.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So just a couple logistical questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I asked the stepdad out in California, whatever, like, hey, why do you guys kind of keep the kids or whatever from her? What do you think his response would be?
Well, now he want me to come. It was my mom that didn't want me to around.
So if I would have asked your mom, what would her response have been?
I don't know. I want to know. I never got a chance to ask her that.
Never
I
have a
never
clue
got a
type deal?
chance to even ask her why did she do this to me in the first place.
Why do you think y'all's relationship was contentious,
Because we so much alike. She's an Aries, I'm a Leo. So I was her right hand. Like I said, I don't understand why this even happened. I was right there with her when none of my siblings was there.
When
I
she
helped
was
her.
passing?
No.
No.
Way before this.
Okay.
Way before this. I don't know who was there when she passed. I don't know. I
So, I
found
mean-
out after she was gone already.
Oof.
Yeah.
How did
My oldest son called me.
Yeesh. How did that make you feel?
I was hurt because I have an older brother, older sister, and to hear from my son, which his grandmother,
Why do you think they didn't reach out to you?
it was all her. It was all my mother. And
So-
now everybody want to reach out to me after she's been passed now. Everybody want to know how we're doing, what's going on now that she's no longer alive.
I'm gonna ask, right? So standard
Hold on, give me a
question.
second.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm still hurt because I really wanted us to come to an agreement.
Those unhealed wounds can be devastating. They really can. When you don't get to hash that stuff out.
I wasn't crying at first, and now that like the past 2 years,
It's been hitting you.
At first, I didn't care. I didn't care that she was gone.
You didn't
And
care?
No, I did not care. I didn't care that she was gone.
I'm just gonna ask, right?
I didn't think I would ever cry. That's how hurt I was. She took my babies from me. My 4 babies that want me to this day right now to come and get them right now.
I mean, was there ever any like drug use or anything like that?
No, she lied on documents though.
So she
lied on
said
documents.
that basically. She
Said I was
in-
on drugs. Said she didn't know if I was dead or alive. People
Were you
know.
kind of like in the streets at that point in your life? Type
No,
deal?
I had my
No?
own place.
Huh.
She actually came to my place.
I'm gonna ask kind of a normal question that I ask on this channel, right? You know, did anything like ever happen to you when you was younger?
No.
No, so there was never any type of sexual assault or anything like that.
No.
So, I mean, what is it? What is it that got in between you guys' relationship, or why would she say that, you know, drugs or this or that? Like, what would be her purpose? You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's something you had to ask her. I wanted to know too. The judge wanted to know all this stuff that was on documents. They were gonna lock her up. They was gonna lock her up, and that's why she didn't show up to court, because everything she lied on the documents, everything.
okay.
Everything.
If you're 16 to 18-year-older were to happen to come across this video on YouTube, or you know, or your two older kids as well, do you have any message for them? Do you have anything that you'd like to tell them or anything like that?
Yes, I love them, and they know I would have came and got them. I went out there for the older two know. I came out there. She told me I had to take them I had to go to a doctor for them to release to be in my care. They know that was a lie. They were ready to go to come with me, because I lived in Nevada at this point. They wanted to come to Nevada with me. She told me I had to go to get doctors documents from the doctor saying they could be released to me. That's a lie. I went to the lawyers. They told me that's kidnap, what she's doing, because she's in another state. She's in California. If they come to Nevada, they could have stayed with me. They would have came to Nevada. They didn't have to return back, and my mom knew that. That's why she never let them come. She did let them come, but not with me. They went with my foster sister, and I'm gonna bring her into it too. My mom took my kids to my foster sister's house, and they stayed there with her instead of her bringing them to me. I had my own place.
And you say you have no clue why she did that?
No, you can ask them, because I don't know. I wanted her to tell me.
I'm gonna ask real quick because I didn't. You know, as far as any of the dads, right? So even the dads of the two youngest that we have in the car here, where are they at? Like
Nevada. That's where I came from.
Do they help? Do they assist?
I get child support, but as in seeing them, I would have to take them back out there.
What about the other dads of the two sets of the
At the home? He's in jail.
Okay.
The one that's at the home, he's in jail. And the other two, I don't know. I don't know if he's probably still married with his wife. I don't know.
Huh. Wow.
Yes, life. Life is life, and right now, it's life.
So he was never in their life?
No.
No? Mm-hmm. Okay. Alrighty. Well, listen, I mean, we really appreciate you taking the time, answering all of our questions.
Thank you for making me cry. Thank you.
Well, I'm sorry about that, okay? But I do have that effect on people from time to time, and so
yeah, it felt good. It felt good to cry.
Well, that's what I hear 99.9% of the time, okay? If anybody out there did want to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way they could do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
I do have Cash App. I'm also a small YouTuber as well.
Is that right? Okay,
yes,
what's your YouTube channel?
China's World.
China's World? How do you spell it?
CHY. What I say? CHYNA '(S).
Okay.
World. WRLD.
Okay.
And we're small, channel.
Hey man, y'all go hit her up. You had to put some content up before I post this, so that
I just did. I'm working on it. I'm
should document your homeless journey.
Yes, I am.
All right.
I'm doing that now. They're
Absolutely.
Gonna see that. Yes.
And so, as far as your Cash App, what's your Cash App?
$ London Love, my baby girl, London Love.
How you spell it? Spell it out.
LONDYNN Love LOVE 20. The number 20.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, like I say, we really appreciate you. And definitely wish you nothing but the best out here, all right?
Yes, God got my back. He got my back. He just got us back here, and I'm grateful, because that was a whole nother story, but we didn't get to it, but it's okay.
As far as what, getting back here?
It's okay. Yes, we were stranded in Mississippi on the beach.
How'd you get stranded?
Trusting a friend.
Male friend or female
Male friend.
What
Me and my
happened?
babies almost froze to death on the beach. On the beach.
Well, you trusted him, meaning that what? He said, come here. Let me guess. I mean, same normal. He said, come here. Da da da. Then he wanted sex.
No sex.
Okay. So what?
No.
So what?
He just
So
left. He just left.
he
He
left.
had got a hotel for 5 days. Supposedly had got the comp. You know, you win the jackpot. You get so many nights. I don't even know if that's the truth right now, but I'm gonna put it out there because it's not right. Me and my babies almost froze on the
So
beach.
he told you to come out to the hotel.
Told us to come out to the hotel. They told us the kids are not allowed in the hotel at all on the premises. Period. I never heard that ever. Kids not being able to go in the casino, even in the hotel room. So he left us on the beach. I'm sure he stayed in the room while we are out in the cold. Now it's colder than this right here in Mississippi. Way colder. I was told if it get below or like 30, they would have a shelter, but it was too cold to even make it to the shelter. My babies, we had to sit on the bench.
So how long you been out here in Atlanta?
2 years.
Oh, okay. So you coming back out here?
This just recently happened.
Okay,
So
okay, okay.
This happened about almost 2 weeks now.
Huh? How did you meet this guy?
I met him here. He
Like
was-
out on the street type deal?
No, at the coffee, Waffle House. You want to say the street?
Well, no. You don't have to say the street, but I mean, the point is why did you think that? Why did you trust them to like bring your
I
kids
mean,
out there?
I've been knowing him for a minute, probably almost a year. So I didn't think, he would do that to me and my babies.
Well, I mean,
real life.
did you guys have any romantic interest in it?
We did at one point. We're friends now, so it was like a friend thing now. But
Okay, yeah. 'Cause I mean, 2 years out here is, 2 years on the streets is a long time, Why have you not gone through like the shelter
I
programs? and all like
did.
that?
I went. Sorry, me cut you off. I did. I went through restoration. Then I went to my sister's house. The program is well. I did get the help, the therapy,
Psychological, all that stuff.
I did get that. It's just that I was told housing had closed, but when they had got to, it was a bunch of us. When they got to our
Group.
time to leave, we'll get close to our time to leave. They had capping closed completely. So I go to find out what my paperwork is. Nobody knows what paperwork. Mercy Care, nobody knows. Good thing is, I went to Gateway, and Rapid Rehousing reached out to me. So I'm going through that now. But that's a process. 3 months in right now. 3 months.
Okay, wow.
And I was gonna leave.
So where do you guys generally sleep?
Now we're at Calvary.
We have to say exactly where, but okay.
Oh, sorry.
At a shelter, basically.
Yeah, shelter.
Okay,
I'm
gotcha.
about to tell them the whole.
Yeah, we don't want that. All right, well, listen, we really appreciate you, like I say, okay?
Thank you.
Definitely wish y'all nothing but the best. Make sure you have. Go ahead. What was you gonna say?
I'll say thank you to that too.
Oh man, listen, we appreciate you. Make sure you have a good one. All right.
You too.
All right.
Was I talking to you?
No.